Hey everyone, this is going to be a video rundown of the Demon of Hatred boss fight in Sekiro. I was actually streaming when I recorded this, so you're going to hear me speak in the background a few times. Wow, thanks on this. Just like that, so do please ignore that. Now this is an endgame boss fight, and generally considered one of the hardest of the games, so we're going to get right to it. You can go ahead and run straight towards him to start the fight, and you're going to be attacking that leg on the left, so his right leg, and kind of his groin area is what we're going to be attacking. He does deal burn. You shouldn't need the red gourd or anything like that to avoid it. It generally does not build up that fast. He also generally does not deal enough damage to affect your posture, so you should not get posture broken. This first phase is fairly straightforward. Now you'll see there are a few times that I just totally choke, and I guess I like to think that that's proof that, hey, just about anybody can do this if I can do it, despite my many errors. So we're going to run in, and he does this foot stomp. That one is very easy to either just block or deflect. When he jumps up in the air, you can feel free to run under him. That attack deals massive damage. I would just try to get away, because even blocking or deflecting, you're going to take a bit of damage. Now, when he blows and jumps up, you're going to start running away as fast as possible, and you'll be able to grapple back and get a few hits in on him. When he's stomping, it is kind of hard to dodge, so I recommend just trying to do the deflections, and you're trying to get around just right around that leg and groin area. He has this perilous attack in his first phase where he charges at you, and it's a grab. You're going to jump forward into your left. As you can see, he also follows this up with a fireball attack, and that, if you're close enough, you can run forward and get closer to him, or just running away is generally a good way to avoid it. Now also, when he goes to do this foot stomp attack, you can get under him and get behind him and get a few free hits in, or just deflecting it is a very safe option. Sometimes he lurches back like that and does a headbutt. That can be either deflected or blocked, or if you can dodge to your left, you will also be able to get a few free hits in. And so when he slams down like that, you can either be close enough, like I was, or you can dodge and jump to the left. Now to start this second phase, he's going to do an AoE attack that will knock you back a bit. So we wait for this to go off, then we run in and get a free hit in. And this is going to be largely the same as the first phase. So you can see there, he does the perilous. To dodge the perilous, you have to jump forward and left. And then he likes to follow it up with that flaming slice. And that you want to jump forward into the left as well, and you can grapple back to him and get a few free hits. And he also does this homing fireball attack. It looks very scary. These all get very close to you, but if you just keep running in a very wide arc, you should be safe. And you can see he nails me with that one again. Sometimes he'll do that lunge. That's a very rare attack. I think he does it only once or twice in this entire fight. So hopefully you can just dodge to your left. And sometimes, as you can see, just like that, you'll actually stagger him. And then that's good to get a solid amount of hits in. There is that flaming slice again that emanates flames to the sides of it, so you want to be running, jump left, and then grapple towards him and get a few hits in that way. And so when he's doing these flame swipes, if you will, it's generally a good idea to dodge towards him, and he'll go right over you. You just need to watch for the follow-up stomps. So typically he'll go swipe, swipe, stomp, just like that, and you want to dodge towards him twice, and then block that last stomp, and then sometimes he follows it up with another 2 swipes that you're going to keep dodging into him. Now of course I screwed up there, and actually had to revive myself, but we're going to just keep following the same pattern, trying not to choke, which I think I get pretty close to doing again anyways, but with that stomp, if you're comfortable with it, you can also just go right under it, and then you get plenty of time to get some additional hits in. So I do recommend that if you're feeling particularly brave. And the classic headbutt lets us get in nice and close. And see there, those are the two swipes, so we're dodging forward, block the stomp, and dodging forward. Now, to start this third phase, he's got a lot of recovery time, so we're going to heal. That's a very good time to heal. And we're going to run all the way back because he has a huge perilous attack that you can jump over, but you'll get locked into that ring of flames with him. So we're going to run away, and just like his other leaping attacks, you are going to make sure that you get away from it. So there he does the lunge. He usually follows it up with a large leap. And this is going to be largely the same pattern. Now, he will also follow up his first perilous charging attack, and he'll also start doing the wide sweeping attack that we first saw. So you want to watch out for that one. I think I get hit with it one more time before this is all said and done. When he follows up this, sometimes he will just come back at you, and he will do it again. And so you're just going to make sure to jump over into the left the first time, and then if he comes back with it, you're going to jump over into the right. Sometimes he follows it up with that flaming slice like we'd seen before, and I just actually missed it that time. And tried to heal. As you can see, lots of mistakes. I do go for the withered board just to give myself some security, but ultimately not needed. And we're just going to run right past those fireballs. Recover, let them come to us a little bit. And again, it's largely the same attacks that he's been doing. There really aren't too many great prosthetic tools. You can use the fire umbrella, I forget what it's called, Suzaku's loaded umbrella, I believe. You can use that. That will block a lot. I actually did not have it at this point. Another thing to use is Malcontent. As you can see, I have that over. Don't bother using the Shinobi Firecrackers because those are ineffective on him. Malcontent is good for 3 uses against him. You will essentially stun him 3 times, and you can chain it, as you will see I do. It is absolutely unnecessary to have, but it does make it a little bit easier to get a free handful of hits in. And so here I just start spamming it, get in some heals, and just go into town on him. And as you can see, it affects him again pretty much immediately. So it's very good, you don't need to worry about any sort of recovery time, and we'll do it one more time for good measure. And sometimes you can also chain it into a stagger, and just get, that many more hits in. So, just when you're close, be sure to watch out for that perilous attack. Don't jump too soon and get cocky like I did. Keep in mind you're going to be wanting to jump to the front and left. And it's pretty easy if you can bait out that jump. Of course, I screwed up here getting very panic-stricken, but if you can get far enough to bait that, that's fine. But staying close for this fight is generally preferred because so many of his normal attacks, the stomps, or the double swipe, stomp, double swipe, are just so easy to get past once you know what to look for. And here, finally pulled that off. Gets us in close, we get a few more hits in. And that attack, again, you want to run back because he will knock you back quite a bit. And then we're just going to go to town. And make sure you get your death blow. So I know that's a lot, but once you do it a couple times, you see those patterns, you know which ones are safe, and which ones you can punish on, which ones you need to run away. Feel free to spam that Malcontent 3 times. I would save it until the very end. And then you are good to